In a world where fame and fortune often define success, some Hollywood black actors are choosing a different path, living like they're poor despite their rising stardom. These stars reject the glittering excess of Tinseltown, embracing simplicity and authenticity. Their stories challenge the typical narrative of fame, showing that true wealth lies in living with purpose, not luxury. Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle is more than just a Hollywood star. He's a force for change. Known for his unforgettable roles in Hotel Rwanda and The Avengers, Don has built a career that's as impactful off-screen as it is on. But what sets him apart from other A-listers? He refuses to chase the Hollywood spotlight, preferring instead to use his fame as a platform for positive change. Whether he's advocating for climate action or drawing attention to the crisis in Darfur, Don's commitment to making the world better shines through. What's truly remarkable about Don is his sincerity. His activism isn't about headlines or accolades, it's about genuine belief in the causes he supports. In his acting career, he carefully chooses roles that resonate with him, from portraying real-life heroes to bringing depth and wit to his characters. Don's choices reflect his dedication to meaningful storytelling, not fame or fortune. When he's not on set, Don enjoys the simple things, spending quality time with his family, away from the constant buzz of Hollywood. It's this balance between career and personal life that makes him so relatable and grounded. Don Cheadle proves that success isn't just about recognition. It's about using your influence to create change. His life is a reminder that fame can be a tool for good and that one person really can make a difference in the world. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart may be one of the wealthiest and most successful comedians in Hollywood, but don't let his fame fool you. He's a master at balancing stardom with humility. With an estimated net worth of $450 million, Hart's success comes from blockbuster films like Jumanji and Central Intelligence, stand-up tours, and his production company, Heartbeat Productions. Yet despite his vast fortune, he chooses a surprisingly modest lifestyle. Rather than splurging on extravagant mansions or luxury cars, Hart lives in a beautiful home in Calabasas, California, a far cry from the opulent estates we often associate with celebrities. This choice reflects his values: family, personal growth, and staying grounded. Growing up in a tough environment, Hart's journey to success taught him the value of hard work and staying humble. For Hart, money isn't about indulgence, but making a positive impact. His philanthropy is a testament to this, with quiet contributions to causes like the United Negro College Fund and disaster relief. Unlike many who seek attention for their charitable work, Hart prefers to support causes that matter to him without the spotlight. Engaging with fans on social media, Hart shares his childhood stories and life lessons, radiating positivity. Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington is a Hollywood icon whose life story is as inspiring as his career. Born in Mount Vernon, New York, he rose from humble beginnings to become a powerhouse in film, with over 50 movies, 2 Oscars, and a net worth of $208 million in 2024. Yet, despite his fame and fortune, Washington remains grounded, embracing a lifestyle far from the usual Hollywood excess. He's known for choosing simplicity over luxury, living in a modest home, and driving practical cars rather than flaunting flashy toys. What truly sets him apart, however, is his unwavering commitment to giving back. Washington's philanthropy extends beyond the spotlight, with notable acts such as funding scholarships for students at his alma mater, Morehouse College, in 2020. His quiet generosity speaks volumes in an industry often obsessed with self-promotion. For Washington, true success isn't about material wealth, it's about making a positive impact. His life is a powerful reminder that humility, family, and giving are the real measures of success. As he once said, success is not about what you have, but about what you give. In a world dominated by excess, his example of integrity and philanthropy stands out, making him a living legend both on and off the screen. Tessa Thompson. In a world where fame often demands attention and glamour, Tessa Thompson is a breath of fresh air. With her iconic roles in Creed and Thor, Ragnarok, You'd think she'd be swept up in the whirlwind of Hollywood's bright lights. But Tessa proves there's more to her than meets the eye. Rather than seeking fame, she's built a career on authenticity, staying refreshingly grounded and focused on what truly matters. What sets Tessa apart isn't just her remarkable acting skills, it's her deliberate approach to the roles she takes on. From the complex characters in Westworld to Creed, Tessa challenges herself with thought-provoking roles that spark conversation and reflection. She's not just acting, she's making a statement. Off-screen, Tessa is a fierce advocate for equality and women's rights. While many celebrities flaunt wealth and possessions, she uses her platform to create meaningful change, focusing on underrepresented communities. And though her career is in the public eye, she fiercely guards her privacy, keeping her personal life separate from her fame. In a celebrity world full of noise, Tessa Thompson quietly proves that actions speak louder than words, leaving a lasting impact without the need for constant attention. Halle Berry. Halle Berry, an iconic Hollywood star, is as renowned for her humility as for her acting. With a net worth of $90 million in 2024, her success is clear, but she doesn't let wealth define her. Berry's journey to fame was anything but easy. In 1989, she faced homelessness in New York City, living in a shelter and struggling to survive. But her perseverance paid off when she made her film debut in Jungle Fever in 1991. By 2002, she made history as the first black woman to win the Academy Award for Best Actress for Monsters Ball. Despite her success, Berry remains grounded. She lives in a modest home, shunning the lavish lifestyle typical of Hollywood stars. Even her choice of cars reflects practicality over excess, preferring function over flash. Her fashion style mirrors this simplicity, classic and chic without screaming wealth. Berry is also deeply committed to philanthropy, supporting causes like the Jesse Center for Domestic Violence Survivors and the Women's Cancer Research Fund. For her, success is about using her platform to give back, not just personal gain. Yahya AbdulMateen II. Yahya AbdulMateen II leads a refreshingly low-key life far from Hollywood's glare. Despite his success, he prioritizes personal balance and finding peace in routines that keep him grounded. His day often begins with a workout, more about mental clarity than impressing anyone. Whether jogging or enjoying a quiet evening with a book, Yahya keeps it simple. Fame doesn't drive him, it's the craft that matters. He chooses roles that resonate with his beliefs and push him creatively, not for the spotlight. His commitment to authenticity extends beyond acting. Yahya cherishes private time with loved ones, keeping his personal life away from public attention. He values quality moments over fame, focusing on what truly brings him joy. In his downtime, Yahya delves into visual arts. Whether creating or appreciating it, art allows him to express himself beyond his acting career. It's a passion that keeps him connected to his roots. Luxury and excess aren't part of his world. Instead, he finds fulfillment in simplicity. Yahya's life is about staying true to himself, finding joy in the small, meaningful things, and avoiding the rush of Hollywood's glamorous race. His approach is clear: authenticity and peace, not fame or fortune. Aldis Hodge. Aldis Hodge's story is a masterclass in humility and authenticity. You may recognize him as a talented actor, but there's a side to him you probably don't know. He's also an exceptional watchmaker. Yes, when the cameras stop rolling, Aldis spends hours crafting intricate luxury timepieces. Why? It's his escape from Hollywood's chaos and his way of focusing on the details. Watchmaking isn't just a hobby, it's a reflection of the same precision and dedication he pours into his acting career. But here's the real surprise: Aldis isn't chasing fame. While many in Hollywood crave the spotlight, Aldis values privacy and simplicity. Instead of extravagant parties and flashy headlines, he finds peace at home, surrounded by family and friends. His circle is small, carefully curated, and centered around meaningful relationships. What drives him? It's a passion for constant growth. Aldis is a lifelong learner, always striving to improve. Whether refining his craft or discovering new passions, he embodies self-improvement and curiosity. In a world obsessed with celebrity, Aldis shows us that true success is about more than fame. It's about purpose, personal growth, and staying true to who you are. Aldis Hodge isn't just a Hollywood star. He's a man of substance, building a life defined by passion and authenticity. Michelle Obama. Imagine a former First Lady who, despite her immense achievements and influence, leads a life of simplicity and humility. Michelle Obama, a former First Lady, embodies the power of simplicity and humility despite her immense achievements. With a net worth of $70 million in 2024, she has reached iconic status through her role as First Lady and her best-selling memoir, Becoming. But unlike many celebrities, Michelle's life isn't defined by extravagance. She remains grounded, often choosing affordable yet stylish pieces from brands like J.Crew and Target over high-end designer labels. Her wardrobe reflects her belief in being approachable and real, a philosophy she applies to all aspects of her life. Despite her wealth, Michelle and her husband, former President Barack Obama, prioritize meaningful experiences over material possessions. Their home in Washington, D.C. is modest, focusing more on family than luxury. What sets Michelle apart is her commitment to giving back. She's dedicated to initiatives like Let's Move, addressing childhood obesity, and the Girls' Opportunity Alliance, supporting girls' education worldwide. For Michelle, success isn't just about wealth, it's about using it to impact others positively. She believes true fulfillment comes from contributing to the well-being of others, not accumulating possessions. Octavia Spencer. Octavia Spencer's journey to Hollywood stardom is far more than just a tale of fame. It's a story of staying grounded, sticking to your values, and making an impact. Raised in Montgomery, Alabama, she didn't have the easiest path. From facing the harsh realities of systemic racism to growing up in tough conditions, Spencer turned adversity into fuel for success. But here's the twist. Despite her Academy Award for the Help and Hollywood fame, she's never been about the glitz and glam. Instead, Spencer chooses roles that speak to her, roles that matter, like her portrayal of Dorothy Vaughan in Hidden Figures. Spencer's career is a masterclass in authenticity. While others in Hollywood chase the spotlight, she's more focused on using her platform to uplift those who are often overlooked. Her passion for mentoring young women and advocating for underrepresented voices is a testament to her commitment to social change. And what makes her truly unique? She's stayed true to her roots, keeping her inner circle tight-knit and private, far from the chaos of fame. Octavia Spencer's story is proof that success doesn't always mean fame. It means staying true to your values and making a lasting difference. Idris Elba. Idris Elba is a shining example of how one can reach the heights of fame without losing sight of what truly matters. Known for his iconic roles in The Wire and Luther, as well as his talents as a DJ and producer, Elba's career spans multiple industries. But it's his grounded approach to life that truly sets him apart from Hollywood's usual excess. Despite a net worth of $40 million in 2024, Elba chooses a lifestyle that prioritizes authenticity over opulence. His modest Los Angeles home is a far cry from the mansions of other celebrities, and he prefers practical vehicles over flashy sports cars. Even his fashion choices lean toward comfort, mixing high-end pieces with casual staples. But Elba's impact extends beyond his personal life. A committed philanthropist, he actively supports causes like youth education and social justice, always emphasizing that true success lies in making a difference. "The best use of my success is to help others," he said, showing that his real wealth lies in the positive influence he can have. Idris Elba's story is one of purpose, not just fame, a reminder that success isn't measured by what you own, but by how you use your platform to make a lasting impact on the world. Chiwetel Ejiofor. Chiwetel Ejiofor isn't just a celebrated actor, he's a storyteller on a mission. Famous for his riveting performances, like his role in the 12 Years a Slave, Ejiofor has stayed grounded, choosing meaningful projects over the glitzy Hollywood spotlight. What truly sets him apart is his belief in storytelling as a tool for transformation. His directorial debut, The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, is a testament to this philosophy. The film, based on the true story of a Malawian boy who builds a windmill to save his village, not only showcases Ejiofor's acting, but also his passion for shedding light on critical global issues, particularly in Africa. For Ejiofor, it's about more than just acting. His involvement in social entrepreneurship and youth empowerment shows his dedication to making a difference. Whether speaking at the Skoll World Forum or supporting educational initiatives in Africa, Ejiofor is committed to inspiring change. His belief that films can reshape global perceptions of Africa drives his advocacy for progress, challenging people to see the continent's potential. Ejiofor's journey reflects the transformative power of art. He uses his platform to inspire young people, urging them to believe in their ability to create change. Regina King. Regina King, celebrated for her roles in If Beale Street Could Talk and Watchmen, is not your typical Hollywood celebrity. Despite her $24 million net worth, her lifestyle is grounded and deliberate, showing a clear preference for simplicity over extravagance. This contrast to the stereotypical glitz of Hollywood isn't just a personality trait. It's a conscious way of living that reflects her values. King lives in a modest Los Angeles home, shunning the sprawling estates often associated with her peers. Her car collection also leans toward practicality, favoring dependable choices rather than flashy luxury vehicles. This sense of balance extends to her fashion, where she opts for understated elegance over high-profile designer displays. But what truly sets King apart is her dedication to philanthropy and social advocacy. She actively supports causes like the NAACP Legal Defense Fund and Black Lives Matter, focusing on social justice and education. Her commitment to empowering underprivileged youth is evident in her fundraising and advocacy efforts, highlighting her belief in investing in future generations rather than indulging in excess. King's approach to wealth and fame resonates as a breath of fresh air. Her priorities emphasize meaningful impact over material gain, inspiring fans and peers alike. Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman wasn't just a Hollywood icon, he was a man of humility and purpose. Known worldwide for his role as T'Challa in Black Panther, Boseman could have embraced a life of luxury. Instead, he chose simplicity and generosity, making his life as inspiring as the characters he portrayed. At the time of his passing in 2020, Boseman's net worth was around $12 million, a reflection of his incredible talent and hard work. His career included standout performances in films like 42, Marshall, and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Yet Boseman was anything but flashy. He lived modestly, drove an unassuming car, and avoided indulgent purchases, staying true to his grounded nature. What set Boseman apart was his dedication to giving back. He used his success to support causes close to his heart, from cancer research to education and healthcare for underserved communities. He made generous donations to places like the Children's Hospital Los Angeles and Howard University, his alma mater. Despite battling colon cancer privately, Boseman continued to visit young cancer patients, offering hope and encouragement. In his own words, Boseman believed, "I'm not just here to entertain, I'm here to make a difference." Lance Reich. Lance Reich lived a life that stood out, not because of fame or flash, but for its simplicity and depth. Unlike many in his profession, he didn't chase the spotlight. Instead, he found fulfillment in quiet routines, focusing on his two passions, acting and music. Acting was his career, but music was his sanctuary, a first love that offered solace. Nearly every day, Lance sat at the piano, losing himself in the rhythm of the keys. It wasn't just a hobby, it was his way to meditate and recharge. Music became his escape from the chaos of Hollywood, a world he navigated with quiet confidence. Even on bustling film sets, Lance carved out moments to play, retreating to peaceful corners with his piano. At home, simplicity reigned. Mornings started with coffee on the porch, soaking in the calm before the day unfolded. His home wasn't filled with the latest tech or trendy items. Instead, it brimmed with books and musical instruments, objects that nurtured his soul. But there's more to Lance than his serene, deliberate lifestyle. John Boyega. What if one of Hollywood's biggest stars chose humility over extravagance? Meet John Boyega, the actor who skyrocketed to fame as Finn in Star Wars, yet remains grounded in his values. With a net worth in the millions, you might expect Boyega to bask in luxury. Instead, his life is a testament to simplicity, generosity, and purpose. Boyega's choice of residence says it all: a modest home in South London, far from the sprawling mansions of Hollywood. This decision reflects his grounded approach to life, where impact matters more than appearances. He could easily indulge in a world of excess, but Boyega's priorities lie elsewhere. Passionate about making a difference, Boyega uses his fame to amplify critical causes. He has been a vocal advocate for racial justice, notably supporting the Black Lives Matter movement and partnering with organizations like Help Refugees. His philanthropic work speaks volumes, donating to programs for underprivileged youth and initiatives promoting equality. Even in personal style, Boyega shuns extravagance. Known for his practical fashion choices, he prefers hoodies and jeans over designer labels, proving that success doesn't need to be flashy. "Money isn't the root of happiness," Boyega said in a recent interview. "It's about using your resources to help others." Through his humility, activism, and philanthropy, Boyega demonstrates that true success lies in the lives you touch, not the luxuries you own. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is redefining what it means to be a Hollywood mogul. With an estimated net worth exceeding $1 billion, Perry could indulge in extravagant luxuries, but he's chosen a grounded and inspiring path instead. Perry built his fortune through a prolific career as a writer, director, and producer, creating hits like Medea's Family Reunion and The Haves and the Have-Nots. He also owns a sprawling studio complex in Atlanta, where he produces diverse content and fosters opportunities for other artists. Yet despite his massive success, Perry's lifestyle remains surprisingly humble. While Perry's primary residence is an expansive Atlanta estate, it's not a flashy palace. Instead, it reflects his values: warm, welcoming, and deeply connected to his roots. This simplicity aligns with his philosophy on wealth and giving back, shaped by his upbringing in poverty and his journey through countless challenges. Perry's generosity is as legendary as his talent. He has donated millions to causes like disaster relief, education, and underprivileged communities. He's also a staunch supporter of historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs, empowering the next generation of leaders. During the COVID pandemic, Perry made headlines by covering grocery costs for thousands of families and supporting healthcare workers. Known for his approachable demeanor and practical style, Perry inspires others to prioritize compassion and hard work over materialism. Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson, known for his iconic Hollywood roles, recently stepped away from the spotlight to honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. On the 40th anniversary of King's assassination, Jackson joined over 100 volunteers, rolling up his sleeves to make a difference. But what drives stars like him? Is it just about generosity, or is there something deeper? Enter Issa Rae, a force reshaping the entertainment industry. Unlike many, Issa isn't in it for fame or fortune. She's laser-focused on creating opportunities, championing representation, and paving the way for diversity. Her rise to prominence isn't just inspiring, it's a blueprint for impact. Issa's journey began with her groundbreaking web series, The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl. By sharing raw, relatable, and hilarious stories of life as a young black woman, she struck a chord with audiences everywhere. That authenticity catapulted her to success with HBO's Insecure. Through it all, Issa has remained committed to centering black women and telling stories that reflect her community's reality. What sets Issa apart is her unwavering focus. While many aim for mainstream appeal, she's stayed true to her roots. Her mission isn't just about success, it's about changing the narrative and opening doors for others. Whether it's building a supportive network, creating content that matters, or keeping it real, Issa Rae proves that representation isn't just important, it's essential. Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is a perfect example of an artist choosing peace over fame. When his show Chappelle's Show was at the peak of its popularity, he made a surprising decision to walk away from a $50 million deal. Why? Because the pressure of fame and the toxic environment around it were no longer worth it. Instead of burning out, Chappelle stepped away, choosing personal well-being over professional success. After leaving Hollywood, Chappelle moved to Yellow Springs, Ohio, where he could live a more peaceful and grounded life with his family, far from the chaotic entertainment industry. His decision to leave the spotlight helped him reconnect with his true self and find a deeper sense of purpose. While many saw his move as a step back, Chappelle proved that true peace comes from within, not from external success or the validation of others. Chappelle's story is a powerful message about the importance of mental health and staying true to one's values. By walking away from fame, he not only preserved his peace, but also set a new standard for artists, showing that sometimes stepping back can lead to greater personal fulfillment and success in the long run. Viola Davis. Viola Davis's rise from hardship to Hollywood superstar is a story of resilience. But what truly sets her apart is how she lives like she's still poor. Despite becoming one of the most celebrated actresses of her generation, she has never forgotten her humble beginnings. Born in South Carolina and raised in Rhode Island, Davis spent her early years in extreme poverty, going hungry and living in a rundown neighborhood. Her early struggles weren't just a footnote in her success, they've shaped who she is today. Viola's authenticity and grounded nature are key to her success. She doesn't just chase fame or wealth, but instead focuses on roles that matter, ones that shed light on real struggles and amplify marginalized voices. Even though she has an Oscar, an Emmy, and an incredible list of accolades, she's not caught up in the glamorous Hollywood lifestyle. Davis could easily flaunt her success, but she chooses to stay humble. She lives with the same values and determination that pushed her through tough times. Whether she's producing meaningful content through her company Juvie Productions or using her platform to advocate for social justice, she's all about making a real impact. Davis proves that true wealth isn't measured by money or status. It's about staying true to your roots, living authentically, and uplifting others.